now. There we go. Welcome everybody to our speaker meeting. It's kind of funny. I've had a few conversations with quite a few of the speakers already, just asking any questions specifically, talking about this meeting. And many of them have come back to me and said, you guys have communicated with us better than any other event that we've ever spoken at. So we're glad. We prefer to over communicate than under communicate and leave you guys in the dark. So I'm going to just record a quick little video here for you. We'll send it out to you. If you had a chance to jump on with us, congratulations, welcome. If you're not here with us, it's okay. We know you're busy. We know the caliber of people that are coming to this event as far as the speakers are concerned, and we're appreciative and grateful for the time that you're allocating to us. First, I want to just address attendance. We're excited. We're up to about 200 people that have committed to being at the event. First time event, I'm excited about that. We still have about 6 days left before we're live. So we'll see what happens here in the next few days, but come prepared for roughly about 200 to 225. If you have handouts, whatever that looks like, hopefully you have it to Adrienne already. But if you don't, send it to us ASAP so we can get in the swag bags, or bring it with you and we can add it to the swag bags on that morning. A couple housekeeping items. If you or if someone part of your organization is setting up booths, we have access to the event location starting at 10 o'clock on the 31st. And or we're not starting the event till 10 o'clock the next morning. So if you want to be there on 7:30-ish to set up, registration starts at 8:30. And as we all know, people are going to show up at 10:40 or 9:45 and want to rush the doors. So get there early, and you might have a chance to network with some early people that show up early to the actual event. If I was someone attending the event, as a matter of fact, I'm going to send out a message early next weekend and invite people to make sure they come and see you at the booth if you have a booth set up. So excited about that. Number one thing I need you to focus on as speakers, and I can't overemphasize this enough, time. We are blocking 45 minutes per speaker with 15 minutes of transition. That doesn't mean you can go 50 minutes. That means we need you to be extremely tight on time, 45 minutes, starting right on time and ending right on time. We'll have some people in the rooms that will be giving a quick little introduction. Shelly's going to be one of them. Jeremy, who's also on here with us, Jeremy Dresden. He'll also be doing the intros, and then I'll be doing intros in the third room. We'll be very short and brief. One thing that was kind of fun that we talked about earlier today that we'd like to know from you was what was the very first job that you had? Like the very first job that you had, so we can put a little bit of excitement into that. Please recognize if you want to leave time in the context of your presentation for Q&A, build that into your 45 minutes. If you have conversations, or you're going to have conversations, or people have questions for you after, which you will have, we would ask you just to take those conversations out of the room so that we can get set up for the next presenter in that 15-minute window. It's going to be fast and furious, extremely fast and furious. In connection with that, when you are speaking, when the time is allocated for you to speak, please be in the room about 10 minutes prior to your speaking engagement so that we can get you mic'd, we can get tested, we can make sure everything's good. Please get us your slide deck as soon as you can. I do not want to have those. I don't want you coming up with a thumb drive, giving it to us at the event. We would love to have those no later than 2 weeks ago, but if you're still haven't sent us something, we need to have that Monday or Tuesday, no later, because we're going to basically have our AV team put together everything for all of the presentations in that specific room, start to finish, so that we don't have to add presentations, pull presentations off, so on and so forth. If you've sent us a slide deck, thank you first and foremost. We have a team of people, graphic designers and students, that are going to be working to maybe tweak them just a little bit so that the actual layout of the presentation is pretty succinct across the board. It's not going to be perfect, but if you can send us based on the template that Adrienne had sent out to you earlier, please make those changes and adjustments accordingly. Adrienne, she's in here with us, by the way, that's why I'm looking this way. But will you please make sure to send another update with those in case those people haven't had a chance to use that. So use it to the best of your ability. Doesn't mean you keep all the pictures inside of there, right? The main slide is the most important. and then just the idea behind the other templated slides. So if you have your own pictures you want to add in there, go ahead, but just make sure we're kind of using the same templated format for those. And if you can send it to us, put together presentations, send it to us with some of those picture assets, then we can do our best to show it the way that we think would fit well for you. If you have animations to it, we'll make sure to transition those over. So that's going to be a task that we'll be doing collectively Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next year or next week. So the quicker you can get that to us, the better. We will have in the back of each room, each presentation will be recorded. You'll be mic'd and recorded. We'll have the person that's going to be doing the recording will also have a 5-minute left timer, like a little sign, a 3-minute and a 1-minute. And again, please, I can't overemphasize this enough. You guys are all coming with incredibly valuable information, and I want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to connect with you after, and also have the time. If you're spending time, I don't want people going into each other's time frame when it comes to presenting. I know you all have important things, and the last thing we need is frustrated speakers, not only at the event, but even after the event. So please pay very cognizant attention to the time allocated to your specific presentation. Okay. What are we missing? Anything else we're missing?
Time, slide decks, first job.
So time, slide deck, first job, paying attention to time. Did I say time enough yet?
If they would like to come in and test their slide deck, they can Thursday morning between 9 and 9:30.
If you want to come in and test your slide deck just to make sure that it's working properly, be there around 9 or 9:30 on Thursday morning. I would actually prefer, for those of you that are speaking at the event, if you can be there, come and stay the whole event. We invite you to be a part of the VIP event, which is happening Thursday night as well for all speakers, so that these VIP members that have paid to be a part of the VIP have the chance to connect and speak with you. And so you collectively have the chance to network and connect with other speakers. I think it's going to be an extremely powerful part of the whole event in and of itself. We have an acoustic guitarist and the guy that plays acoustic guitar and a banjo, and he's going to be just bluegrass jiving all night long for us. It's going to be incredible, incredible music. So what else? I think that's about it. Any questions you guys have? They're on with me. Okay.
I think Adrian and I talked about having an overview of the speakers that were presenting and having that overview happen from the main rooms. I think that's pretty powerful. So everybody are you going to do that, like a summary of what the breakout rooms are before everyone heads out?
Yeah, so we'll put together a slide deck for the presenters in each room. The person that's presenting, and I think we ought to do that. Maybe we can do a combination slide deck in the actual main room, so we have all three speakers and where they're speaking at.
Well, she was
almost like a little commercial for day 2 for the people that are there for day 1. Like, here's who, here's, I don't know, Ryan will be speaking about it at tomorrow's event, or yeah, it's kind of fun to let everyone do some shopping before they know anything about the speakers. Yeah.
And I appreciate everything you guys have done to promote the event. It's been awesome. I know you guys have really given a lot of time and energy to this, so we were very, very appreciative of that. I think that's it. Adrienne, or if Adrienne emails you between now and then, Adrienne at Strategic Social Partners, please respond back to her. Please. We're sitting at 6 days till go time, and I'm so excited about this event. And again, I just want to take a step back and say thank you again. Like, I am honored and humbled and appreciative that you guys have chosen to, or dedicated time, a lot of time out of your busy schedules to come and be a part of this, to help the community grow and become more. And I'm super excited. As a matter of fact, become more, live higher, elevate your business. That's the tagline. So if you want to incorporate that inside of your presentation somehow, please do. I know McKay, the closing keynote speaker, will be doing his whole conversation, his whole presentation is going to be about those specific topics. So I'm excited. I can't express enough. We're 6 days away. Share. You know, let's see if we can't fill the whole thing with 300 people over the course of the next few days. If you have any questions specifically for me, don't hesitate to reach out via text message, phone call, email, whatever works best for you. We're rolling. We are T-minus 6 days, 5 days, and it's going to be a crazy next 5 days. So, Jeff, I know you're on here late. I've recorded all this, so I'll make sure to send it out a little bit later.
Okay, sorry about being on late.
No worries. Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
Did you share what your numbers are at right now? How close are you?
Yeah, we're at about 200 right now. And it feels like many of the people that told us that they were going to come still haven't bought a ticket yet. So I'm expecting maybe 225 to 250. I'll be surprised if we go above 250. I'd prefer to be at 300, but because obviously we want to get more people in the room for each one of you to help share your experience, your knowledge, and the value you can bring to them from a business perspective. So
Ryan, are we, is it kind of speaker after speaker to the whole room, or are there breakouts?
So there's breakouts. So we have 6 keynote speeches and 22 breakout sessions. So we have an agenda. If you haven't looked at your email for a while, this should be sitting in there.
Okay.
We've sent this. It shows you the exact room you're going to be speaking in and the time frame. And I think the number one thing that we're trying to make sure we emphasize is time. You have 45 minutes, no more, no less if you want, but no more. Because we have hour blocks, 45 minutes, 15 minutes of transition between every single keynote speech as well as breakout session speech.
Awesome.
So it's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. Bring your energy, bring your game. Like, come to share, my friends. This will be an opportunity. You know, as we continue to move forward with this every year, it's going to be a great opportunity for you to continue to get exposure to business owners in this community. You know, it's funny. I've seen a lot of Facebook messages on the ads that we've run, and many people are saying, we're glad that you're doing it. We're glad somebody is actually doing it in this community. I don't think there's been anything like this, and I don't think there will ever be anything like this again, except for next year and the year after and the year after. So.
Good job, Ryan, for making it happen.
Yeah, great work, you guys. Great work. Can't wait to be a part of it. Hi, Jeff. I think I get to introduce you. I'm not 100% sure.
That's awesome.
Jeremy does, but that's all right. You still need to meet Jeff.
I will.
Jeff. Jeff's one of my mentors and one of the best people I know. So
maybe I would rather have Shelly introduce me. What's the big deal?
You got to see Jeremy too. He won't put his camera on because he thinks it creeps him out. So
Jeremy's voice is the best.
Jeremy is the radio man. Yeah, Jeremy Taylor from 100.7 My FM. He's a legend in this community when it comes to voice.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. We look forward to seeing you again. Go time is 10 o'clock. So be there at 9 o'clock. Speakers, so you can help introduce and start networking and be there. Shake hands, kiss babies. I don't think there's going to be any babies, but if there are, you know, shake hands, kiss babies, and let's make this thing an incredible, life-changing event for a 2-day period that's going to just blow the socks off of people. Here we go, baby. So, all right, thanks.
Here we go.
Guys.
Thanks.